Well, it does feel good to be on stage again. Uh, Nearly all men can stand adversity. But if you want to test a man's real character, give him power. Words by Abraham Lincoln that provokes quite a thought. Power is not just military or political. It is in actuality the ability to do something and the capacity to act in a certain way. Many people are privileged and are gifted powers from their very birth, simply because they were born privileged. A lot of us here are privileged, really. We were all born in families that were quite well to do. Not only have we gotten the basic necessities of clothing, shelter, and food, we've also been afforded the many luxuries of life that people living in poverty can only dream of. But when you look at me, when you take a closer look, there can be another thing here. All my life, I've always been told that I have a gift, the ability to understand and learn things quicker than many. Now, I truly believe that everyone has a gift or a special ability in something or the other. Having a gift is standard and ordinary. But what made this gift a true privilege for me is that our present society values this kind of talent more. I'm not here on the stage to outline all the benefits you get when you have this privilege. The introduction made it quite clear, though I was very against it. And because of human nature, it's easy to point out the favorable situations that other people are in. I'm actually here to share the ramifications of having something like this. From an early age, I got used to people listening to me because of these particular traits. On top of that, I was given an upbringing that encouraged me to be fearless and outspoken. All of this made it very easy for my peers to be swayed by me. Therefore, people always expected me to make the right decision at the right time and at the right place, because my decisions did not only affect myself, but it also affected the people around me. When you are in a situation like this, the comfort of having a margin of error is snatched away from you from the very beginning. Ironically, the freedom you get is kind of restricted in nature. The problem actually ensues when you don't wish to fit in this mold that people have created for you. All my life, the expectations of other people and me have collided, though at times they've aligned as well. This left me in the middle, constantly trying to balance between these two. Additionally, when you have this kind of privilege, you also try to fit in among your peers more, because you want them to think of you as someone similar and equal. You start pursuing activities that they do, you start pursuing hobbies that they have, you start getting traits that they have. Although you consciously thought the bad influence that they could have had on you, you don't mind yourself getting into these seemingly harmless things. But in this entire process, what I did not realize was that I never gave myself the opportunity to do what I wanted to do and what I really wanted to explore. All of this led me to a very confused path where I did not know myself at all. I used to be clueless when people used to ask me who I am. I used to be lost. But thankfully, all things come to an end. 4 months away from being 18, I'm already enjoying the perks of approaching adulthood as I become more of an independent thinker and develop my own moral compass that governs me. Because I'm a little less young now, adults have begun to respect my views, and when they don't, I have the maturity to realize what I'm doing wrong, and the confidence of not being affected at all when I feel, no, those expectations are wrong. And though I started in many activities because of my friends, I have grown very fond of them as well. At the same time, I'm doing what I always wanted to do. Despite the fact that I have to start from the very scratch from this, I'm glad that I at least started. Another good thing that came out of this is that I can approach the world with variety of perspectives, because all my life I was grown subjected to different perspectives. So the good thing to remember is that whatever happens, it's a phase. It's just another chapter in the book that you're writing, and like any other chapter, it's going to end. It will eventually just go away. I still don't really know who I am, if I'm being honest. I'm still kind of clueless. But thankfully, in spite of all this, I'm really glad that my vision has finally begun to get clearer. Thank you.